Just freestyling it. Wow.
John and Kendra,
Lyrics.
John, yeah, we're doing Ringside, yeah, and it is a podcast.
He added lyrics, guys.
Yeah.
That's fucking terrifying.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, everyone. That was Kylo. That was so scary.
Whoa.
I promise there's a cat over here. He just waltzed in like he owns the fucking place.
Whoa, that was wild. Hey everyone, I'm John.
Everybody, I'm Kendra.
Welcome to Ringside. This is a podcast where we talk about things. We talk about stuff and things, usually things we like. And we talk about
sometimes things we don't
like about them, right?
And sometimes we talk about things we dislike.
But
about the things we like.
Yeah. So, but hey, welcome to another edition. And you know what? It's by the time you're hearing this, the big game, as they call it, will have just happened.
So, for context, it's Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, it's 12:30.
But it's Monday morning when you're hearing this, so hello from the past. From the future?
No.
The past.
The past.
Yeah.
This shouldn't be so hard for you.
Yeah, it's early. We're recording this on an early morning.
12:30 p.m. Anyway, yes, in about 6 hours, the Super Bowl, which I learned the big game, 48.
TM.
Not 50 like I thought when I was doing the New York Times puzzle. Yeah, that's tonight. Very exciting.
Last night. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm going to speak now.
What'd you say?
I'm going to speak now. Present.
Okay.
I'm not going to pretend that it's Monday. My brain can't handle that for an hour.
Oh, so my brain's not the issue is what you're saying.
Anyway, so basically, we don't know we know like some of the commercials that have already been like teased or announced, but we don't know anything else. We don't know like the score of the game. And quite frankly, nor do we care.
Yeah, I'm going to predict that both teams, they're going to have a great time. They're in it for the love of the game.
One team's going to have a bad time.
Yeah, but as long as they have fun. That if they made friends along the way, then they made memories, then who's the real winner?
Us.
Exactly.
I think so.
Yeah.
If we're going into our predictions for the football game, I think it would be very cinematic. I think it would be very American movie for the Kansas City Chiefs to win and then to get a shot right at the end of Travis Kelce and his whoa.
I'm dealing with a little bit of a cold, y'all. I'm just making sure my nose isn't running on camera.
And his betrothed Taylor Swift share a passionate kiss in the middle of the field amongst the screaming fans. I think if anyone got a picture of that, it would be like what that one picture on like D-Day?
Yeah. I know, the black and white, the sailor.
The nurse and the sailor. Yeah. Nurse or just a woman. Apparently she didn't know him. I don't know how true that is. If it is true, someone's got a legal case on their hands. Yeah, you better sue, girl. But yeah, I think it'd be akin to that in modern day. But as a hater, I kind of hope that they lose because I think it'd be kind of funny.
I mean, this has all the makings of a cinematic moment, like you said. She's flying back from Japan.
Right?
She's flying back from Japan.
From her fucking very successful tour.
This is like Hallmark or Netflix like rom-com-esque, right?
Like in my head, I'm like, we could be witnessing a scene in a future like biopic.
Like you have this world's biggest pop star, top athlete.
Sure.
I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about this man. I know he's dating Taylor Swift. I know he has a podcast. That's about it.
She's cheer captain and I'm on the bleachers.
Truly.
What a full circle moment.
Yeah. So it is for them to win. All the celebrations. Mm-hmm. The camera's gonna go to them. What are you doing after you just won the big game? What are you doing now? I'm gonna go to Disneyland. I'm going to Disney World.
What do you think Travis Kelce sounds like? Like that?
No. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know these things. So, again, we'll see.
We'll see.
I have, as we've established on this show, I can admire sports. I can appreciate them. I wouldn't consider myself a big sports guy.
No, I do want to watch the game mostly again for the commercials and the Usher concert, but
yeah.
at least I will.
Usher.
I'll understand what's happening.
Yeah.
And you'll probably be editing this.
That's true.
During the playing parts.
But we were talking a little bit about Usher's halftime show. It's going to be the longest.
Yeah, by 2 minutes. I guess they usually give them 13 minutes, and he gets a whole 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. Go off, King.
It's the month to do so.
Big old catalog there, including a new album that just dropped. And we talked about this, the possibility of special guests.
Yes. So historically, it's not uncommon for Super Bowl halftime performers to bring out
a surprise guest or two. Dr. Dre brought like 10 of them.
I don't think Lady Gaga did.
She didn't need to.
And then Shakira and J-Lo were jointly.
Yeah.
So I don't think that counted.
Bruno Mars brought out the Red Hot Chili Peppers. That was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. And then famously, Coldplay
joined Bruno Mars and Beyonce.
It happened to be there. I still don't know to this day if
they crashed the event.
If they shot themselves in the foot with that, or if that was genius marketing, because that's one of the best halftime shows ever to ever happen, and it's not because of the headliners, it's because of the guests.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Madonna famously brought MIA.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? That was crazy. Big year for me because I'm an MIA stan.
Yeah, I like MIA.
Famously, except for I haven't listened to any of her last 2 albums.
Yeah. She's.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So that was a big year. So yeah, there's a possibility. A lot of people are saying Justin Bieber. That's his biological son. So maybe.
Could see Alicia Keys. They've collabed a few times. But
what we're hoping for is Jungkook. If we can get Usher and Jungkook to perform standing next to you,
that's history.
I'll turn off my fucking TV after that. I don't need to watch the rest of it. Fuck the commercials. I'm turning off the TV and I'm going on the internet. Yeah. I'm turning off the TV. I'm going to K-pop TikTok, and I'm staying there for the night.
Right. I think that would be brilliant. That'd be awesome. I hope they do it.
Jungkook didn't get drafted to the military yet, right?
Wrong. This is the wrong cowboy you're asking.
What? What do you mean by that?
You're asking the wrong cowboy.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
I don't like it.
All right. I was trying out a new character.
Well,
I figured I have this platform. Approximately 3 people a month watch it. So I figured it's a good time. He's scratching at your shirt.
Could you stop doing that, please? Hey. He's trying to get into my closet. And he's scratching at my shirt my mom got me for Christmas.
No, I would never diss my own mama just to have recognition. Take a second to listen to who you think this record is dissing.
Could you shut up? Both of you, shut up. Oh my gosh. You want to get in so bad? There, go get in.
Close it up. Lock it in.
Get stuck in there.
Throw away the key.
I don't care. Hold on, I'm seeing if Jungkook has been drafted to the military yet.
To the military?
It says he begun his military service on December 12th of 2023, but maybe they'll let him out.
Maybe maybe this was under contract. Maybe. And the military has to, legally, the government and military have to respect entertainment contracts. Historically.
Maybe. I don't know how the military works in South Korea, except for, everyone has to do it.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's only men, actually. As it should be. I'm just kidding. But, yeah, so, okay, maybe we won't see Jungkook.
But
I don't know.
Never say never.
Never say never. Maybe they'll let him out for a night.
Never say never. Don't play that.
We might hear that.
Get Jaden Smith up in there.
Jaden Smith?
Yeah, he was on that song.
Huh. Who'd have thunk? That was 20 years ago. I don't remember that. But, I don't... Okay. I listened to Justin Bieber.
We all listened to Justin Bieber.
Maybe a little less than everyone else did at the time, but, I did hear some songs. I don't care if he's there or not, quite frankly.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather just see... thing. I'd rather see Usher alone than Usher only with Justin Bieber.
Right.
But also, I haven't seen Justin Bieber perform in a very long time, so maybe he's, a really good performer.
I think he took a bunch of time off because his, he had, a condition. His, face was, paralyzed. Half of his face.
Oh.
Yeah, so I think he took some time off.
That's not good.
But I think he's performing again, so who knows? Just in time for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we'll see. Anybody else that Usher famously collaborated with? But yeah, I think...
Usher,
yeah, Usher.
Usher collaborated with Usher. Lil Jon, Ludacris. famously a couple times.
That would be fun. If he did like a throwback thing, maybe threw it back further than Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Dude, Lovers and Friends. Mm-hmm. Great songs. You know, Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's Usher. It's going to be great. The last thing that I saw Usher in was in the music video for Standing Next to You with Jungkook. And he was doing the choreography. K-pop choreography, especially that song. It's Are you kidding me?
We're going to have to change the title of this podcast to Ringside with John Kendra
and
Bustello.
Fucking Bustello crying in the closet. I don't know why. You know what? He probably jumped up and can't get down.
Yeah.
He pisses me off. Anyway, so I'm very excited.
I hear we might get a Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes trailer.
We haven't already?
We got a little teaser.
Okay, there have been so many.
I think we might get a trailer. I think we might get a trailer for a movie I'm interested in.
I'm not.
I'm interested in what I think the concept's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But and it's like hybrid animation, real live action. But what we're really on the lookout for are two things that describe my personality. Mm-hmm. The trailers for Wicked and Deadpool 3.
Yeah. It's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's pretty much his whole thing. He loves Wicked and he loves Deadpool. Yep.
I don't know if I would say I love Wicked, but
yeah,
I love musicals.
I don't know. I might have been confused on the timeline, but I didn't think they shot very much of Wicked before they shut that down. I guess you don't have to film very much of it to cut together a trailer or a teaser. I think they've been
working on it for a while, but yeah,
I thought they stopped, and I hadn't heard that they restarted, but maybe they did.
Yeah.
A little less stoked to see Wicked now after Things and stuff. But I'll probably still see it. I think Wicked was the first big musical that I had ever seen. I think a lot of people can relate to that, but it toured and came to Tampa, so I saw it there. I couldn't tell you anything about it because it was a school night, and I was so tired. I don't remember any of it. But
I know there's the witch, there's the good witch,
Glinda,
and there's that goat dude,
Mr. Tumnus. I don't think that's right.
There's a talking lion.
There was a goat man in Wicked.
I don't fucking know, actually.
No, we don't know.
I'm a really bad musical theater guy.
We really need that trailer to come out
to set us straight. I need to know what this fucking movie's about.
I did hear who's playing Alphaba?
Cynthia Erivo.
I heard Cynthia Erivo cover Edelweiss at something where Julie Andrews was being honored. I don't know if it was this year, last year, 10 years ago. I don't know. But I heard it, and it got me excited. She's the reason why I'm super excited for Wicked. Yeah. So
I'm excited for her and Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum is in Wicked?
I think he's the wizard.
Okay, that actually checks out. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that'll be fun. So I'm excited to get that ball fucking rolling and honestly kind of get it over with.
Yeah.
And get it behind us.
Yeah, we've got a lot of Wicked over the next couple of years.
We're full of Wicked.
There's one actor in the cast we're not particularly fond of.
Okay.
So
why'd you have to mention that?
Cut that.
Hold on, I need to give you guys a trim. Thank you.
Speaking of cut that, Deadpool 3. I'm excited. I hear that Marvel has registered several different trademarks for the names of the movie, so we're gonna really find out tonight what it's called.
Oh, so they trademarked a bunch of them.
Yeah.
To throw suspicion.
Yeah,
that's smart. I like that.
Yeah, because they had a few set leaks, and then Ryan Reynolds started leaking fake set pictures to kind of throw off what was being leaked out there. But the one title everyone keeps hoping that it is a Deadpool and Friend.
That's pretty funny. Deadpool and Friend is really funny.
Yeah.
I also heard, maybe they would name it Deadpool Kills the
Fox Universe?
Fox Universe? Oh.
Yeah.
Deadpool Kill. I don't know.
Because they've had Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. That was the big story. I think they've done that a couple times.
So,
Sorry, we have a cat.
He's so annoying. He sleeps all day until we want him to be sleeping. Did y'all hear that? He really wants me to give him a big pet, and he's so cute. Boop.
Speaking of movies, we got a little news about a surprise sequel from the world of Disney, Moana 2. We had a random announcement from Bob Iger,
Bobby.
Old Bobby boy, from their Disney investors call or whatever meeting. I don't know why we have access to that.
I'm okay with having access to that.
Yeah, but it's so weird. So during this call, they announced a bunch of stuff, but one in particular that caught everyone's attention because they released a small snippet of a teaser was for Moana 2, due this November 2024, the year of our Lord.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is wild. So there's a lot of excitement right off the bat. Then people sat with the news for a little bit, and I'm seeing a little bit more of like a hesitant excitement.
Yeah.
And so the reason being was that this started out as a Disney Plus series.
A sequel series, yeah.
A sequel series. Like Tangled, but it was supposed to have the full, like, 3D animation treatment and kind of be more similar to the movie. But the story goes that Bob Iger was so impressed with what he was seeing that they decided to make it a big feature instead. So people are pointing out that, like, well, hold on a second. This is supposed to be a series, so the people who were animating the series probably weren't paid as much. This is full speculation. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we have no clue.
I'm just saying, I'm reiterating what some people are worried about. Also, there was word that Ali Carvalho and The Rock weren't going to be returning for the series. I find that a little hard to believe, but again, I guess
they weren't confirmed,
right?
And now they're in talks.
Well, here's the thing: is shortly after that was announced, both Ali Carvalho and The Rock posted that same teaser on their social media. So I'm guessing that those talks happened super quickly.
Yeah.
Especially because The Rock is like involved with the live action. They're both involved with the live action remake that they're going to do in a few years. So I think we can kind of squash that. I think. But what had me a little raising my people's eyebrow was that Lin-Manuel Miranda was not returning, is not expected to return to do the music. They instead have the team from the unofficial Bridgerton musical. And they might have been doing the music for the series as well. Like,
that would make sense to me.
Now, there is a little bit of precedent set for them turning a smaller project into a feature film. They've done that a few times, but the biggest example I can think of, the most famous example, is for Toy Story 2.
Which is better than Toy Story 1.
Yeah. Back in around the time when Toy Story 2 was being developed, there was that big direct-to-video sequel Disney boom, right?
Yeah.
Lion King 2.
Little Mermaid
2. Yeah.
Was there a Mulan 2?
Bambi 2, Mulan 2, yeah.
There was a Bambi 2?
Yeah. They came after the other parent. No.
God.
So it was kind of like that, but then they realized, oh shit, this is pretty good. Mm-hmm. Let's just put it in theaters. So I can kind of believe that a little bit,
right?
You know, given a benefit of the doubt. So I don't think it's always gloom and doom, you know?
Yeah. I can understand people's concerns with, like, pay.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I would assume well, I would hope, I don't know, because most of the times my hopes and dreams die in a capitalistic hellscape. But I would hope that if the specifics on the project that you're contracted to work on change, your compensation would change to match.
Yeah, one would hope.
I would hope, but I also don't know. And the biggest concern for me, it sounds like for you as well, is the lack of Lin. Because the music of Moana is what made Moana so iconic. Right. And, like, Moana remains one of the top, like, 5 streamed movies since it started streaming. And last year it was the most streamed movie over, I think, all streaming platforms.
Right.
Double check me on that, but I think that's right.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's successful and lasting for a reason, especially because Disney has not been able to capture that magic again in a very long time.
Right.
So I think that also maybe its popularity, like, everlasting over the years is maybe also why they decided, like, maybe we should just franchise this as movies, and because less people are going to watch the series,
right?
For sure,
right? Yeah, and I'm not going to get too into it because it'll just piss me off.
Oh,
but like I know the internet loves to hate on Lin-Manuel.
He's very protective of Lin-Manuel.
I'm very protective of my child, Lin-Manuel Miranda, my little brother. He's like 10 years older than me.
Well, yeah,
easily. No, like you hit it on the head. Like the popularity of the movie itself. I mean, the movie itself is fantastic, but the popularity of the movie itself can be attributed to just the songs that were written for that movie are absolutely amazing, and he's done what I would consider modern Disney classics with both Moana and Encanto.
Yeah.
Like, so I think it's insane that you move forward with a series, let alone, and maybe he didn't want to do the series, and that's why they had to get different.
I understand that.
Yeah. So, and also, truth be told, he also just did Little Mermaid with Alan Menken, so maybe he wants to work on his own stuff and I completely understand that. But that's a little, that does worry.
Yeah.
I don't know. I will admit, I don't know the music for the Bridgerton musical.
Yeah,
it was super popular. They got sued. As all great things end up getting, right?
But maybe I haven't heard the music. Maybe the music's fantastic. I have no idea.
Yeah. So it has nothing to do with them. But I think for me as a fan, I'm like that now I'm a little more hesitant.
Yeah. I mean,
are they gonna write bars for The Rock?
Are they gonna write bars?
Are they gonna write fucking bars for The Rock? Maybe.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Prove me wrong.
But if that's the only thing that's different, as far as like who's making it and who's involved in it, I'm still gonna see it.
Right. Same.
So, I don't know. We'll just have to see. And as like trailers come out and we hear more and more about it over the next fucking 6 months.
TikTok, baby.
That's crazy. That they're like, oh, by the way, it's like, excuse me. I mean, we've seen just in the Marvel space how far back shit gets pushed and how frequently it gets pushed. And then suddenly there's like, oh, this thing I thought I was getting this year is 3 years away now. For them to be like, oh, by the way, that's like soon. This year, that's crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised if this gets pushed back to next year.
You think so? It's so ballsy to announce it for November if you weren't very sure.
They probably have a shitload of footage. They probably already have a rough cut of the movie done.
That's what I was thinking.
But
if they have to re-record all the lines,
that's what I'm thinking. If they had other actors replace Ali and The Rock,
Dwayne,
baby. I'm saying his name because he owns a trademark now. He gets a quarter every time I say it. So.
From us? I hope not.
Oh shit! Cut that. We're gonna bleep every time we say his name. No, they would have to go back and possibly re-record a ton of lines. Now, granted, it might not take that long to do all that, but I mean, Rock's a busy guy right now, so
it's true. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm gonna see it whenever it does drop. But I'm a little hesitant to believe that it's gonna be November. I do think it's ballsy, and if they can pull it off, even better. But
do you think we're gonna get a teaser more than we've gotten, or a no speaking trailer tonight during the Super Bowl?
Ooh,
that'd be crazy. We might get the teaser that we already got. Honestly.
Oh, I don't know.
But that would be ballsy. They're trying to, like, as much as they can, because they still have to, like, market a movie. I think they're trying to do, like, a little bit of Beyonce overnight release.
I was just about to say, like, what if that's the new move for movies? You know how, like,
I'm
all
okay
these
with that.
Recording artists?
I would love that. You know what? Because I hate being told in 2019 that I'm getting something. And then, you have to wait 4 years for it.
Right.
Okay, cool. Oh, we pushed it back another 4 years.
Like,
Great.
what if tomorrow there was, like, an Eternals series on Disney+?
I don't think that'd work out. So I think, here's the thing, because the person who, like, truly showed the world how it's done was Beyonce Knowles Carter. So I do not think the Eternals has the Beyonce Knowles Carter impact needed. However, if they dropped on Disney Plus tomorrow Iron Man 4 with Robert Downey Jr. back in the ring,
suited up,
that would be crazy, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But I would love it. I hate waiting. I'm impatient.
But I mean, this is the closest as we've gotten to that with this Moana 2 drop. They're like, hey, it's happening. You dropped your paper.
My God. I know, but look at him.
Oh, man, he's a cutie. Oh.
Bustelo.
The little boxer jab there.
Okay, hold on. Oh. Don't look at my desk.
She's crazy.
My camera is off. My camera is off, so I have to put a piece of paper under it. To make it solid. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway, that's Moana 2. I'm excited for it. Want to know if y'all are excited for it. So, speaking of Moana 2, and speaking of The Rock more like, The Rock had a crazy week.
Yeah.
Rock's had quite the week. So, in the span of a week or two, give or take, he became a board member of TKO, the parent company of the WWE and UFC. Mm-hmm. He's also the official, Project Rock, the official shoe line of the UFC.
That makes sense.
Fact. He returned to WWE, which we were all excited about until, well, present company excluded, until the WWE universe seemingly had a very mixed reaction to his return and challenging Roman Reigns for the main event of WrestleMania. Oh God, I can't talk. Ooh.
And you know what I'll say? In his first appearance, did he really do that?
No.
First of all,
showed up.
Let's not forget who called him up. Let's not forget who seemingly ran to Daddy, ran to Papa, ran to T.O. Rock. Roman's being mean to me. Can you do something about it? Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes said, "Hey, Unc.
Hey, I think everyone's expecting me to kick his ass at WrestleMania, but I don't think I can do that because I'm, no offense, Cody Rhodes, and he is all honors given Roman Reigns." And The Rock said, "Don't worry, I'll show up."
Right.
The Rock said, "Don't worry. Don't let those kids bully you.
Right.
I'll show up to the class." It's like what my dad threatened to do when I was a kid. My dad was really concerned that people were bullying me.
He's a good dad.
But he'd be like, "You tell me about it." And I'm like, "You're gonna fight a kid?" I think he was threatening to fight some kids. But anyway, I was never bullied, so there's that. That's good.
So
sorry, that's such a cut that out.
I'm leaving that in, baby.
That was so random of me to say.
It's okay.
Were you bullied?
Was I bullied?
Yeah. Outside of your family.
Outside. Oh, jeez. No, outside of my family was great. No, no, not a whole lot. I mean, I had the occasional kid who would like be mean to me, but luckily I was bigger than a lot of the other kids. Yeah. So the idea was that I could beat them up.
But in reality,
I'm like, please don't hit me.
Please,
I'll cry.
God, please don't.
I'll have to call my mommy.
The only fighting you know of is the Jets and the Sharks from
exactly.
West Side Story.
I can chasse away, and that's it.
In pirouette. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Got off topic, but
so anyway, the internet and the wrestling community just lose their fucking collective minds. Some people are all for The Rock. Some people are really against The Rock. People are, so far as, this is the part I don't like. Don't do this. We're bullying his daughter, Ava.
Yeah.
Bullied her, sending death threats.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah. Listen, like,
we love wrestling.
Wrestling is so much fun. Look at John's wall. He loves to wrestle. Yeah. It's, at the end of the day, entertainment.
It's a soap opera. It's theater.
Imagine sending someone a death threat because, like, they like Superman and you like Batman. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Be for real. That is so stupid.
Go get some bitches. Like, touch some grass. Too much?
A bit.
All right, we'll cut that.
John was the bully.
But no, you're absolutely right. That's insane to do to anyone.
Yeah.
Let alone like target someone.
An innocent bystander.
Like, she's not even on the main roster yet. Like, she's chilling. She's doing her thing.
Do they acknowledge her as The Rock's daughter?
I don't think so.
I haven't seen very much of her stuff, but I don't think I've ever heard it mentioned before.
Right. No, I don't think so. But it's insane. Don't do that.
Hey guys, don't do that.
But then so it was a long week, people taking personal shots and coming up with all these wild theories. The Rock's pushing to actually beat Roman at WrestleMania and da-da-da-da-da. Meanwhile, you got to also remember, in the background, which is now in the background, is all the crazier WWE Vince McMahon news.
Right. They kind of successfully pushed that.
Right. By having everyone lose their collective minds, only to come and find out that at this presser event, we learned that earlier, after Monday Night Raw, we found out that Cody Rhodes sent out this tweet that was like, love the passion, appreciate you all, but trust me. That's all the tweet said. Then we get to Thursday, to the WrestleMania kickoff presser.
Which I loved.
That was incredible.
I hope they do that for every, if not like big 4 pay-per-view, at least WrestleMania, because it felt so sports.
Yeah. And I think that's part of their new direction, as TKO. They want to make it feel
legitimate. Yeah.
Yeah. More big sports. Like, so that was absolutely incredible. I loved, that The Rock defied all expectations, because no matter how many times he tried to be heel in the past, everyone just fucking loved him. So rather than play into, well, I can only be the face, I can only be babyface, he like completely, not even just leaned in, he sat comfortably in being a heel.
Yeah.
For this event, and slapped the taste out of Cody's mouth.
As Pat McAfee would say, yes.
As Pat McAfee would say. And now he's scheduled to make an appearance on SmackDown. Still a little pissed that we paid all the money to be at the Rumble, and he's showing up on TV.
He showed up at the next SmackDown. Seriously? That felt personal. That was a slight against us. But you know what? He probably didn't want to be in Dusty Rhodes country or whatever.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. At the end of the day, for all of these people yelling, complaining, upset, happy, they're feeling that emotion because, whatever that emotion is, because they, as much as they may hate to acknowledge it, they love WWE.
Yeah.
It's their favorite show. They can be mad all they want. They're talking about it. The Rock didn't have to say anything to Roman Reigns when he showed up at SmackDown. He didn't say anything. And already people were like going 20 different directions with these theories and reactions, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
That's power that the WWE has over you.
Right.
If you can admit it or not, you're falling right into what they want you to do, because any engagement, even if it's negative, is engagement. And you all watched Thursday to figure out what the hell was going on. Boosting their numbers.
Right.
That's what they care about. It's your favorite show to watch. It's our favorite show to watch. Because you very rarely, sometimes you get, like, you guess correctly. But they're very good at subverting expectations. Whether you like it or not. The outcome. And they're very good at, oh my gosh, I hope you couldn't hear that on the thing. On my stomach's growling. They're very good at setup, long setup, or like, I don't know, just the storytelling aspect of wrestling. So many people, here's the thing. Here's the biggest thing people need to do to not be as upset at WWE every time they announce anything.
Right.
Be patient.
Just wait.
Just wait. They didn't even tell you what they were setting up. You saw The Rock and you saw Roman Reigns standing across from each other. You made an inference.
Yeah, inference.
You made an inference based on the information that WWE has provided to you thus far and your own conspiracy theories. Right. And then you got mad at that. Yeah. Only to be, I don't know, maybe someone could have seen this coming.
Right.
But at the end, it's like, are we where you thought we were going to be last week? Or did they change your expectation of the match.
So 2 things. One, I will say, Cody did say on that SmackDown that he wants to go for Roman Reigns, just not at WrestleMania. So, and it did, to me, it also seemed like they were setting up Rock and Roman, although they didn't say that. They were setting up Rock and Roman, because Cody did say, I'm going to come for everything you got, but not at WrestleMania. Okay, fine.
But that's still, to me, so vague.
Right. Because that could mean I could do that next week. I could do it at Elimination Chamber. Blah, 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 right?
And he was also like, do I want to come for that title or do I want to come for everything you have?
Right.
What does that mean?
Right. So that's great. But here's the thing. For us, if you go check out our latest YouTube video where we talk about our experience at the Royal Rumble, we also briefly talk about how we felt about the end of the Royal Rumble. Was not particularly thrilled with Cody winning, personally. Yeah. Personally, I mean, it was fine. It was a strong win. But it was a little predictable for us.
Yeah.
And just, I wasn't thrilled about it, but whatever. I didn't go online and rage about it. I accepted it. Fine. We're probably going to get Roman and Cody, unless we get Cody and Seth, right? So I was like, but if he picks Roman, saw it already, whatever. But then Friday happened, and then Thursday happened. The kickoff happened. I am so psyched for Roman versus Cody now, because I think what they've done is much more interesting. How does The Rock play into this? How does the rest of the Bloodline play into this? So all I had to do was wait.
Yeah.
To see how much more interesting they could make this. Is it just going to be like they talk to each other twice and then they wrestle again? No. Now we have this whole like family versus family thing.
Mm-hmm. Are we getting a triple threat match? Are we getting a tag team match somewhere? Who knows? It's all up in the air. And the other thing is like the WWE has it's a soap opera.
Right.
Essentially. So all of this stuff that they could have written for Thursday, maybe that was written on Monday. You know what I mean? Like, I have no idea what the plan was. Did people's reaction to The Rock coming back change what they were going to do? Maybe. But I don't know. That's part of what I like about it so much is that it's so flexible. And also, I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, they could have planned this. This could
have been the plan from the beginning, or it could have been the plan from Friday,
right
after SmackDown. Also,
go ahead.
I'd like to point out, I'm very confused because I hear The Rock comes out, or they say his name, and oh my gosh, so many boos, and then The Rock physically appears on stage, and I see everyone's camera, and I see everyone chanting along. To finally, The Rock has come back to fucking Las Vegas or whatever the hell they were. And it's like, I hear that's so crazy. Where'd all the boos go?
Yeah.
It's almost like everyone loves to hate the fucking Rock. I don't believe it. It's the same way that they love to hate Roman Reigns.
Right.
You know what they are? They're fucking secret Roman Reigns lovers. They're secret Rock lovers. And if they met The Rock in person, their tune would change.
Right. Absolutely.
Anyway, sorry.
No, you're absolutely right. So, but now I'm all in. I was already all. I mean, we, as WWE fans, just in general, depending on how much media you consume from them, if we're just taking a TV,
casuals like us.
You know what?
Oh,
I've been thinking about this.
You resent that?
No, because I understand why people say it.
Yeah.
Because we watch WWE and just WWE. We spend, and this actually goes perfectly into my next point. We spend a minimum, just on TV, we spend at least 5 hours
a week.
Now, on the occasional time where we watch NXT, that bumps up to 7. If there's a PLE, we're looking at like 10, 11 hours.
Guys, we got jobs, guys.
Right.
I can't watch every fucking wrestling.
So, but that's the thing. If we consume up to, and that's just TV, that's not even like going back and like watching TikToks or YouTube or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Just talking about it. Does that still make us casuals?
Yeah. Some people would say yes.
We're not casual WWE fans. I would say we're pretty deep in it now.
Yeah.
But anyway.
People also, I mean, we've seen the example. Again, I hate to keep pointing to this bloodline thing, but we've seen the example. People always like to hate on what's on top.
Right.
So if you only watch WWE, you're uncultured, even though they're the biggest wrestling promotion ever on the planet, ever.
And there's no tea, no shade to anyone who watches anything else.
No.
Go off.
Here's the thing. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I can't stomach watching anything else. Right. Firstly, I forget half of who's on fucking WWE. Right. I have a horrible memory. I can't remember that many people. Two, I feel like the WWE's health and safety protocols are maybe a tad bit above everyone else's, because other promotions are doing moves and shit and matches that I can't watch. I can't watch someone getting thrown onto like a bunch of fucking thumbtacks or whatever. I can't do it.
I hear you.
So.
People stapling their fucking chests and just drinking other people's blood.
What the hell are we doing?
Like, come on, y'all.
Is that allowed on TV?
There's a threshold.
And now that's past it. Sometimes even WWE goes past it.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I can't do it. Anyway.
But anywho, and what's cool is that I think now, because The Rock is on the board and, you know, all of his new fancy titles, that's another thing I loved about the presser, is that they blended reality with what's going on in story so well that I'm like, this feels, I know it's not obviously, but like this feels real. Yeah. Like this feels like they're actually pissed. They're cursing up a storm.
Yeah, it's cool that they didn't forget, like, I can't remember who mentioned it.
It was Seth Rollins mentioned, like, I don't give a shit that you're on the board.
Well, that, and I think Pat McAfee maybe on Monday. Pat's on Monday, right? With Michael Cole. I think he said, I think he mentioned like a board member smacked his employee. That might have been CM Punk.
Yeah, CM Punk talked about it that night.
Yeah. So it's like they're not, that's a factor that's not being overlooked just because like The Rock is a wrestler first and foremost. They're like, hey, by the way, this like, we can't ignore this because now everyone knows about this. So like, this is also part of the story now, I guess.
And then Triple H the next night on SmackDown being like, you know, basically calling him out.
Yeah. It's
like, oh, the buck stops with me or whatever.
It's so fun.
I'm like, oh, it's so, all we had to do was wait.
There's so many dynamics at play. Yeah, it's just be patient and have faith in your favorite shows, writers, to figure it out and do, even if this wasn't like what was initially planned. I still don't know. I kind of think it is. I think, because we talked about it, everyone on the face of the planet knows how beloved Cody Rhodes has been, and then has become over the last 2 years.
Right.
He's all-American boy.
Right, truly. Homelander.
Well, so I don't think it's lost on them how people would be upset to see like their favorite be glossed over again for this title reign.
Yeah.
I think they understood, even if it's The Rock, people aren't going to be happy about that. Right. So I would hope that they took that into consideration. If the current storyline is anything to go off, they have. I also wanted to mention something.
It is also a big pivot from like what they had planned with, you know, well, supposedly what they had plans with, you know, like CM Punk.
Right, that
so
sucks.
Like they had to like swerve a lot of all these injuries that happened. So I do think that they made the best decision they could. But what's cool is that now that The Rock is in this position he's in, there's like a personal stake involved. Like he as I don't presume to know a goddamn thing about the business practices of anything. Mm-hmm. But I mean, what's him just being there is only a good business move, I think. And I think he'll show up more than we think he will.
Well, we'll see about that. I thought so the last 2 times he came back and that didn't pan out.
I thought those were, I didn't think he was going to come back.
Oh, I didn't even know. Okay, cool. Wow, you're so smart. So much smarter than me. Good for you. So inferior to you. You're so superior to me. You're so smart.
Y'all see how I didn't say anything other than I didn't feel that way. And all of a sudden it became that I was calling someone else inferior. I hate you. And your pea brain, your Jason Voorhees brain.
No, not Jason. Whatever, he's smart enough to get all those kills. He was smart enough to die on that vibranium bed and get reborn as Yesified Jason. Strongest jawline he's ever had.
Yeah.
Titanium body.
The only Kane we stand here, Kane Hodder.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Hi, Kane. Anyway.
But I don't know. I think we'll at least see him a lot more than we think we will between now and WrestleMania. So I think he'll pop up at
I hope so.
Elimination Chamber.
And I hope he's a right little asshole every time he does. I love it.
And you know what?
I love it.
It falls into where he thrives at, because that is what people loved about him in the Attitude era, is when he would talk shit.
He's just chatting shit.
Because he's so good at it.
Love that.
He knows how to work the fucking crowd.
Yes.
And people forget that.
But I never could. The world forgot. I never could.
But yeah.
I also think this benefits Cody Rhodes. People, again, impatient. Cody, okay. Call me biased. Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes. 2-3 years. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns. You know? Cody Rhodes has been back at the WWE for 2 years.
A cup of coffee.
For a fucking cup of coffee, half of which he was out because he tore his titty. That sucked.
Yeah.
Really sad about that. Gained a whole new respect for him. But
yeah.
It would be so boring and unsatisfying for Cody Rhodes to speed run his way to Universal Champion.
Right.
Especially when he's dethroning someone who's had it for like 4 fucking years.
Right.
That's so boring, because then what happens? Where do you go from there?
Right.
You lose it? You become the new Roman Reigns and you hold it for 5 years?
Boo.
Boo. And people were just, they'll grow.
Right.
To not care anymore. I think having the struggle and the strife, grinding consistently through injury, through people coming in and stealing opportunities or being overlooked or being the underdog in the fight, right. That is the... My words are gone. That's the thing
people are drawn to. That's like...
Yeah, that's the essence of Cody Rhodes and why he's so beloved. It's because he keeps fucking struggling. Like, he just can't get a win. What happens when he gets that win? He's not the underdog.
Yeah.
He's not... I mean, he could still be like... He probably defend it more than Roman. Okay. But he won't be in that position anymore. And I don't know if now, with the buildup that we've gotten over only 2 years, I don't know if he has the longevity to last beyond this version of him, the struggling, grinding, passed over version of Cody Rhodes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what, and granted, I am a casual fan of WWE. I didn't watch it the first time he was there.
Right.
I've only ever seen what he's done since he's been back. Right. So maybe that plays a part into it. But just like, I can't, it's kind of like the Liv Morgan thing. She was struggling and grinding for this title. They gave it to her too quickly. Right. At least from our perspective of that storyline. And it fizzled out. And nobody cared. Right. Not to be rude. I'm sure people cared. But like, it just didn't have that impact. And they also could have like not utilized her well and that kind of stuff. But then we were ready to see someone new very soon. So I don't know. I think it might be beneficial to Cody Rhodes, even if, again, I mentioned I'm an impatient person. Right. And it sucks having to be patient for the things that you want. But I think the patience will only benefit Cody Rhodes in the long run, because I think he'll build up a more satisfying, not just win, not just on that night, but also reign afterwards. And I just don't know if we're there yet. Right. But I could be completely wrong. No, let me know in the comments.
I completely agree. I think having something to strive for, something everyone can relate to as well. That's why he's such a relatable dude. Yeah. And wanting to cheer for him, you know, because that's the thing we all want now, right? So no, I think you're 100%. And I feel as though where do you go? Where do you go once you get that thing? But like I said, but now look how we're talking about it. We're talking about it a completely different way than we were after the Rumble, you know?
Because we were upset.
We were upset. And also, at that point in time, I was like, There's no way. There's just no way. And part of me is still like, there's no way he's going to beat Roman.
I can't see him beating Roman Reigns. I simply can't do it.
But I can see it a little better now than I did a few weeks ago.
Yeah. I like not knowing what direction we're going to be taken in, what kind of match we're going to get. I don't want to know who's going to win.
Right.
That's what's fun about it.
Right.
If I could guess every single fucking thing, if my favorite always won, boring. Again, it's boring.
Right.
Almost as boring as Cody Rhodes winning the Royal Rumble this year. Should have been gun. Should have been gun.
Should have been gun. I agree. But hey, that's just us. And I'm here for it. I love what The Rock is cooking right now.
I usually love what The Rock's cooking. Pancakes.
He is usually cooking pancakes.
Big protein pancakes. Big as my head. Protein pancakes. Big as your head. Massive fucking protein pancakes.
I also love when he makes that French toast.
You had French toast today, and I had pancakes.
Look at us. Look at us. But yeah, that was The Rock's crazy week. And what a week.
Guess what? He's booked and he's busy
and he's blessed.
We're not. So
Moana 2, WWE.
Doesn't he have a Christmas movie or something?
He got a Christmas movie coming out later this year too.
Look at him.
Yeah. He's got the A24 movie he's doing I think next year. In a dramatic role.
Oh.
Yeah.
The whatever they're calling it, the UFL.
The UFL, yeah. That
I've seen more and more commercials about it. I get asked about it at work because it's a Rock joint, so they assume that I know what the fuck's going on with that. I don't.
New Project Rock line drop. I promise you, we're not sponsored by Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
We very well should be. The amount of Project Rock apparel that John has collected over the past 2 years, you'd think he's fucking sponsored.
Yeah. Also, I'm a little bit of a stan or a mark or whatever name you want to throw at me. As after he made his SmackDown appearance, I did go online right away.
Like SmackDown wasn't even over. Immediately.
And I bought some shirts from The Rock's new WWE collection. So
when's the next time The Rock's gonna have new merch? When he wins at WrestleMania. Woo! Wrong guy.
I don't know what to do.
See, that's the other thing. I'm like, is he in the bloodline? Like, I don't
He's
know.
gotta be. Bloodline 2.0? Roman and Rock? Taking everything?
That'd be crazy. What if The Rock's back for 2 years?
He fucking might be, is the thing.
Won't be. Don't get your hopes up. He won't be.
He won't be.
Or don't get excited.
But he might be.
Yeah.
Not as full time.
What if he comes back as Cody Rhodes' his advisor? His Wiseman.
His special counsel.
His special counsel.
His big ass in a suit.
This is my bodyguard. The Rock.
It's like Ballers. Like how he's always in the goddamn suit, but he looks like one of the football players. The show. Ballers. All right. Anyway, let us know what you think of The Rock's crazy week.
Share your opinions, but hey, be civil.
Yeah.
We're talking about, again, keep this in mind, a soap opera, basically. So if you're getting this passionate, like yelling at us about a soap opera, that's embarrassing for you. Don't do that.
Sports theater.
Sports opera.
Touchdown!
Oh my God.
Goal! That's already
That's already a thing, yeah. Do a wrestling one.
If you smell
at the
Rock is cooking. Oh,
sorry. Whoa.
Whoa, she said.
That wasn't on me.
Don't quit your day job,
that
boy.
That wasn't on me. Oh, wow. I'm so very sleepy. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that.
It's all right.
It was an unconscious thought. It was unconscious. I didn't mean to do it.
Oh, God.
Try not to cry.
It was that beautiful. Thank you.
So
That's
beautiful.
The best compliment you could have given me.
Dwayne, if you want to reach out, he'll record it for you.
Yeah, listen. I can clear my schedule. Rocky baby, if you just need someone else there, a hype man, a yes man, a no man, whatever you need.
Just a guy.
Just a dude.
Just a boy.
All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all for tuning in.
That's the last thing?
That was the last thing I had. Did you have anything you wanted to talk about with the people?
I guess Stream Dash from NMix. Their new album's great if you haven't watched it yet. Stream Dash by NMix.
We touched on a lot though. We touched on some movies. We touched on a little K-pop while we were talking about Usher.
Technically, yes. I guess.
With
Standing
Jung
Next
Kook.
to You by Jung Kook.
Yeah. We talked about The Rock a whole lot. My dad.
We talked about The Rock most of it.
They call him Dwayne The Rock
Rock-isode.
Johnson, but really they should call him Dwayne The Rock John Dad. Dwayne The Rock John's dad. Oh shit.
That's got to be the episode title.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything.
Hey, you know what we are working on? Let me tell you though. If you haven't already, go check out our YouTube channel. We do have a really cool Royal Rumble vlog that it's not even so much straight up vlog. It's a really interesting experience piece, and I got to give all the credit to Kendra. She took all the. Yes. She really led the lead on that.
It's a documentary.
And it's fantastic. So go check that out. And if you want to see more stuff like that, subscribe to that YouTube channel. Follow us wherever you can listen to the podcast. And please share. We would love to do more of these. And the more engagement and followers we have, the more we get to do things like this. And maybe bring some new types of content as well. A lot of ideas. But, we just have to build up to that.
Your chair.
It's killing you.
It's killing me softly.
I'm sorry.
With his chair. Anyway.
Follow us on all the socials as well.
They're down here. It's all at Perez Periodico.
Yeah. Be on the lookout. We have a Twitch stream coming up soon. We stream pre-preview most months out of the year whenever there's a PLE, where we talk about the card of that specific PLE. The next one will be on Thursday.
The 22nd.
The 22nd.
At, 8?
Yeah, 8 p.m.
Eastern.
We'll be doing the pre-preview stream for Elimination Chamber because they are out of their goddamn minds doing it at 5 a.m. They're not. They're in Australia, and I'm very happy for Rhea Ripley.
For those who don't know, Elimination Chamber this year is live streaming at 5 a.m. Eastern, 2 a.m. Pacific. That is insane.
It's cruel.
I'd honestly rather it be 2 a.m. I would just stay awake, I think, instead of having to wake up at fucking 5. 4.
Kendra, we're falling asleep by 10.
I would hope so. So we'll see. But yes, we'll do pre-preview the night before or the Thursday before.
Yeah. And we'll talk about the card.
And give our predictions.
Yeah.
That's like the main thing that we do. You didn't mention it twice. It's almost like he doesn't even know like what we're doing.
Y'all see, Kendra's in a real spicy mood today, and I don't know why.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because I went to bed at 2 a.m. He woke me up at 5 a.m.
Who's he? The Lord?
Bustello.
No.
Not him.
Not
him.
Capital H him.
No. Lowercase H. He woke me up at 5 a.m., jumping all over.
Yeah.
You know what was so fun about that as well? You were snoring. Honk shoe, sleeping peacefully while he was keeping me up. You were snoring next to me. I didn't get back to sleep until 6, and then my body said at 8:45, "Good morning. Good morning." I woke up at 8:45 and I couldn't fall back asleep. So that's why I'm tired and mad, because I got like 4. I don't know if this math is correct, but I got 4 hours of sleep. I'm so tired.
So follow us on all the various socials.
And you didn't mention that we do predictions on pre-preview.
We make predictions. Hey, if we don't make textiles, we don't make food, we don't make up bullshit. What we do make,
we do sometimes actually.
We do make our predictions.
We make predictions. And bad jokes. One more than the other, and it's not me.
Oh, yeah. No, she's actually that one.
That's
that
true.
One, that one stands.
That's true.
Yeah,
it's documented.
Listen. There's 2 people out there who like my jokes. Okay, one of them's your dad.
Yeah.
The other is my dad.
Yeah. Old men.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Kendra also streams some video games every now and again.
Haven't done it in a while, but I will one day do it. So keep your eyes peeled for that.
And I think that about covers all of it.
I agree.
So thank you.
Rock on.
Rock on. Live strong.
Happy Black History Month.
Yeah. The Rock's black.
The Rock is black, so am I. You're
black? I'm not.
No.
At least I don't think.
We're not going to open that can of worms. Not this month. We can discuss that in March.
All right, y'all. Take it easy.
Bye.
Peace.